In this video, I'm going to show you why I had to humble this Chiyo player in Naruto Storm 4. Guys, we have some online ranked fights from about 3 months ago to maybe even older. I'm not entirely sure. It's at least 3 months, but it's probably older than that. So, the first fight I had was this first Hokage and second Hokage two-man team that I absolutely love, and I literally played it just because I missed Storm 4 and I missed this team and a lot of other teams. And this is the first one that came to my mind is these Hokage brothers. And I played this guy in ranked and he got me down to 1 HP and then just kind of messed around with me. And I would say he definitely disrespected me as well, like there you can see. And he kind of played with his food, I would say, right? Where he didn't show me the respect to just end me. But then I think what he realized was is that I wasn't an easy mark, but I knew that he believed that he was much, much better than me. I'll tell you what he said afterwards. You won't believe what he said. I've never had anyone say that to me before. Now, here you can see I'm fighting back. After he kind of troll spun me or trolled around, I started playing more seriously. And I love it when that tree comes out of the ground in the first Hokage's combo. It's one of the most interesting and fun things about this game that I like in terms of the combos, like these active kind of live combos as objects on the field. Like they just do such a good job with that in these games. And right there, kunai guard manipulation into a tilt to kill me. So right there, it was really close. It came down to like very small amounts of HP. I survived for over a minute with 1% or very low HP in the red. And he told me that, that I was good enough for him to consider me to be his student and that he would, that he would teach me and that he was going to be my sensei. And the way that he said it, along with the way that he kind of trolls, didn't it rubbed me the wrong way. And I just thought, okay, I haven't played this game in a very long time. I've been playing Connections, and the muscle memory is all different. And I was just playing for fun, and this guy kind of just was really feeling himself way too much. And then he plays with a even crazier team with Chiyo, where you'll see what he ends up doing to me. But I actually thought, I wasn't that upset about it, but I thought, okay, like this is kind of weird to me because no one's ever said that to me. And I wanted him to know that this wasn't a battle between a potential student and a master, me being the student, him being the master. This was a battle, right? And a clashing of fists between two masters. So I brought out my old Uchiha brothers team, Itachi and Sasuke, and here we go, boys. We're gonna actually humble this Chiyo player, and this is why I decided to humble this Chiyo player. So let's see what happens here. Watch this. That's so funny that he's trying to do that. Interesting. All right. Going into the Itachi tilt, canceling it with Sasuke here. Yeah, he's definitely not going to be able to handle this. I'm definitely going to have to reshape the way that he's thinking about things because I don't know, maybe like just so many people left this game that the people that did stay that got decent at the game, right? They don't have a lot of competition so that they perhaps are just overly confident and they don't understand really how to play the game. Like they understand aspects of it and they do it pretty well. Look at that. I punished him with the Chidori True Spear, and we're gonna introduce him to why I made an entire series called Moonlit Massacre. We're gonna introduce him to and invite him to the Uchiha Clan Massacre right here. Let's get it. Right there. Okay, we're starting to get it back here. So you have to understand, like, I'm very rusty. Very, very, very rusty. Where this guy is playing all the time, so much so that he thinks that he is a master of this game. And he is pretty good. He is pretty good at the game. Let's see. He's going to awaken. He's losing by a lot, and he's going to awaken. Also, this doesn't look like there's really much lag. So it's like maybe generic, some small amounts of lag, but the game is playable for both of us. So here we go. So the other problem he's running into here is that I don't play puppets in this game. I played it in past games, but oh, he got my tilt. But Massman and Deodare are actually two of my mains in most games, Storm games. So it's kind of tough like, cause like I know what he can and can't do to me, so it's gonna be a tough fight for him, just by chance. But right here, we're gonna go with the True Spear again. That's the second ultimate I hit him with, and I'm not sure why he just took that ultimate. Um, yeah, he's gonna have to eat that humble pie right there. So let's continue here and see what happens. The outcome of this game is crazy. Like this thing just heats up more and more and more. All right, so instant guard break, that is probably like whatever. You know, I don't know. That's probably like a leg thing, but who cares? Like the most of this fight is fine, so I don't even care that he did that. Like it doesn't bother me. It could be that I just don't know exactly how to play this game anymore, like because I'm not used to it. So I'm not sure what it is, but whatever. Instant guard break, it's no complaining. You just take it and keep going. I remembered my feeling in that moment, and I was like, okay, cool. I just get to think. Like I have time to think now. I knock down the puppets, and here I think we start to heat up here. Look at that switching. Oh god, I miss the switching in this game so much, and I miss these characters, and I miss the fun that I had playing this game. So I'm not going super crazy, but like, look at that. Look at that. I'm definitely doing my best to play with skill, and I really like the two-man team aspect, and one support aspect of this game because it especially when you beat three-man teams, and especially when you beat strong characters like puppets, it's a good feeling. Look at that juggle, and then he subbed, and I look at that. I actually skill teched and switched out of the lightning kunai. Itachi was stuck in a lightning animation, and that was actually one of the coolest things I've ever seen in terms of skill. So right there, I think some more humble pie, right? Because that was a super skill diff right there. And right here, we're knocking him to the ground, and he did a really good rebound there. And we knocked him back with the explosive tag. And let's see what happens here. Is he going to awaken again? He's really like just losing a lot of health. I'm up an entire an entire round, and he's in the red health right now. Avoiding those clay birds, kunai pressure entries, and then and then he got us. He got us. So like I said, this is like typical of a lot of skilled or pro Storm 4 players where they just focus on the tech and they get pretty good to really good at the tech, and then they think that they're like the best players when tech, it's kind of like, you know, the money doesn't make the man or the suit doesn't make the man, right? It's like the tech doesn't make the man. It's the way that you play. It's the decision making. It's the skill, and it always has been. I think a lot of people hide behind the tech. I don't like that tech, by the way. I don't think that it's very fair at all. I think it's overpowered. I think it's broken. And I think it's an unfair advantage. A lot of people don't think that, but I don't even think that's a discussion that's worth having. If you actually think that that's just like tech in the game that the developers intended and it's perfectly fair and it's balanced, I mean, we can't even have a conversation because that's so crazy to me that you can't see the power difference there. But anyways, we both awaken here and we're both going to go crazy. And here we go. This is like a strategy that works with Hebi Sasuke's awakening in most games. But as you can see, I'm rusty. I am very rusty. I'm missing a lot of things, doing a lot of things badly, poorly. But I liked how I did a movement cancel, like a counter, just to cancel my movement to avoid the heaven and earth. But did you see that wombo combo and then a perfect counter? I really like the wombo combo that I had there with Sasuke and Itachi, that combined damage in Awakenings. I had never done something like that before, and that was really fun and interesting to do. That's crazy that the tilt got interrupted by a hit. That was actually that was probably the most skilled thing that he did, was that he hit my tilt with like the perfect amount of his hitbox. I'll give him that one thing. I feel like that was actually skill. Like, I think a lot of tech is automatic, and you play the game, it makes you play the game like, it's like the game is playing itself and you're just along for the ride. It's like having an automatic transmission instead of a manual one. Automatic's good, but it's like it does the work for you, right? A lot of times the tech does. So I'm trying to combo here. I'm trying to set myself up for combos. I'm trying to do really interesting combinations. I'm juggling. And here we go. He did a tilt, which is really good, and then he switched. He did a stun, I think, there, if I remember this game correctly. And just like that, we end the game.